Oh, I look tired today, but I can't be because we have some huge games. Not because the big teams, we've actually got a bit of a quieter schedule, but there's more games, but easier teams on paper. We did draw to Leeds last time out, but we must start winning today. Hey guys, and welcome back to the FIFA 21 West Ham United Career Mode, episode number 7 of season number 3. And we have 6 games this month. I don't know how many we're going to get through, but we have Derby on the 3rd at home, Everton on the 10th, Leicester on the 17th, Southampton on the 22nd, Leeds on the 25th, again at Ellen Road, and then Arsenal on the 29th. I don't know how far we're going to get, as next month we have 4 games, so probably cut out Arsenal. I don't know if I play Leeds again. I might actually do that. Play Leicester and Everton and then simulate Derby and the Saints. I think that's what I'm going to do because Leeds is always a tight game. As we start in 6 on 29 points, I need to remember that 6th position is where we are right now. Manchester City in 7th below us and Wolves actually above us. So I think Derby are going to be bottom of the league, just how career mode goes, and I'll actually have a big check. Let's have a look. Where are they? Are they at the bottom? Yes, they are. 0 wins and 4 draws. Saying that, Leeds only have 1 win and they almost beat us, so nothing's guaranteed. We have all three, should I say, clubs in the relegation zone today. Southampton, Leeds United and Derby. Of course, they could change before we play them, but that's kind of a bad omen, I'd say, because I do like playing easier teams, but when they're in the relegation zone, they really scrap for points. Of course, we saw that with Leeds last time out, as I'm going to make some changes here. We've got Dragowski in net. Aarons, Diop comes back in with Niakate. This time gives Zima a rest with Acuna. Got Rice and Souček just over Rebo, because I do want to keep quality in there. But Golovin's going to get a rest for Ryan Christie, because he's actually done decent off the bench. And it's bottom of the league with Hammond, Mayoral and Lucas Ocampos. I just hope he scores again. Got 2 in the last simulated game, and he doesn't do anything in actual play game. So hopefully he can get some more for his tally, because he's not going to score for me when I control him. As we'll quick sim this, or no we won't. Ended up clicking the wrong button. Let's skip to the result. We get a 2-1 win. Beautiful. If we would have watched for 2 seconds extra, we would have seen Hammond score a goal, as Knight got one for them. Guessing that's Josh Knight. And Borja Mayoral with the winner late on. You know, to say we dominated with 70% possession, left it quite late. But we did get the result, and that's all that matters. As how have Manchester City shot up that much? They got the same result as us, and must have been a thrashing, I tell you, as they've jumped up to 4th, 7th and 8th, and now Wolves. So we're the biggest overperformance, I'd say, because I think it's Man United, Liverpool and Chelsea above them lot. So hopefully we can get to this next game against Everton and beat the Toffees. So what's this team look like? These are in 11th, and I honestly don't know what their lineup's going to be like. So we'll change the team. We've had like a week and a half's break. It's a Diop going up to 84. Love that from him. As we'll do that, we'll swap them 2 about, because I play better with these, as it's back to the starting 11. The strongest one, that is Dragowski. We've got Aarons, Zima, Diop and Acuna, Rice and Souček, with Golovin sat in front of him, Hammond, Mayoral and Lucas Ocampos. And let's have a look at the Everton fans, as all their fans just stood motionless then. Pickford in goal, Emerson, Konza, Mechele and Cucurella. That is a good defence. With Andre Gomes, Sigurdsson and Allen, with Nicole Gonzalez, Alex Iwobi and Pavaya up front. I think it's Pavaya, is it? Or Paiva, yeah. I mean, Muriel on the bench. I think they've got a team capable of higher than 11th, but still it's not as good as the one they started with. Credit where credit's due. I think they've strengthened the defence, but no Calvert-Lewin up front. No Richarlison, who's now at Arsenal. It's going to be hard for the Toffees, hopefully, in this one, if we can make it hard for them, as Gonzalez fouled. A free kick here for Gylfi, who must be about 34 at the time of this game, as Alan turns as easily Ocampos, and that was very, very dodgily done, but he has tackled him and got away with it as Acuna now. Passed it back to the side into Ocampos. We've got a man out at the right-hand side here. It's Hammond. Mayoral through the middle. Didn't opt to go for him, as there's a run here from Golovin, who's on the end of the ball and skies it over the net. Big first chance gone. Quite simply should be scoring that one, as Gonzalez now Gives it to Allen, round the corner again, and oh, he's done a good step away from us as Gonzalez. It's a deal with the pressure on the back, and Dragowski making a great save there, which he needed to do. Almost a chance for them to take the lead, but no, as we're going to counter from that as well. Declan Rice, 90 rated, mind you. Messes up an easy pass as Zima makes a tackle. Back to Gonzalez. They could still score from Declan's mistake. It's through the middle again. Fast-paced game as we look to now attack them. Golovin, not Gonzalez, onto Rice. Through that middle to Mayoral. Good step across. Pass it. There we go to Ocampos. A bit late with that, so we're going to cross it into Golovin. No! And Golovin puts it in the side netting. I tell you what, this is hard to just keep in my head. It's so lively. I'm glad we've taken the first chance though, but I cannot see it being the last if it carries on like this. Great header from Alexandra just to flick it on into that side netting. Gets it out wide, Mayoral. Beautiful ball, beautiful step back inside. And just a flick on, and Pickford, no chance. So I'm very happy with that one. As Gonzalez now gives it to Gülsen Paiva. Now back to Allen as they're trying to get an attack off here. Everton, you can see there is no Carlo Ancelotti football anymore. Of course, he's gone in real life, and it looks like he's gone on this save, because last time we played them, nothing happened for 20 minutes. It was just all them knocking the ball around the back as Diop makes a tackle. Screaming for a penalty somehow. Was never a penalty in a million years as the man has stayed down as well. And it's Acuna trying to chase this Paiva guy at left back. Pass it all the way back to Sigurdsson. If we nick this ball here, we've got an attack straight to Golovin, and there we go. We've done it. Borja Mayoral, should I say. Could never get his name right first time. With a 1-2 quick there. We've got Hammond on the overlap out here. We've got a man in the middle. Hammond just to put that into Souček. And oh, he's missed. Terrific counter, but just not the finish. And Marco Cucurella with the ball right here, with the ball inside the middle. Gonzalez is injured, like I said, so I wasn't wrong on that one as Gomez steps to the side, though, and he could get a chance here. Zima, though, with another weird tackle. It could have been a penalty, but luckily not, as Diop with the ball through the middle. We've got Golovin making the run in front. He's onside. Cucurella's kept him on. And Golovin, one-on-one with Pickford, and never missing that one. The Russian has 2 after his break in the last game, and that one's a controversial one. He could have definitely given that as a penalty, but I don't care. I don't care. It's 2 wins out of 2 as it goes on right here, and a big one against Everton. They're always usually close games at Goodison, but not this time. Golovin punishing Pickford once again. And at half-time, it is 2-0. It is very convincing from us, and a game I'm actually very much enjoying. I mean, look at the position. How have we had 27%? That's a lie of a stat. We have not been that bad on possession. Yeah, sure, Everton like to keep the ball, but maybe I guess we have, because we have scored on the counters, haven't we? But I did not expect to see that stat. 27% of possession. This is worse than Celtic against Barca. The result that hopefully everyone knows what I'm alluding to with that, as Ocampos can't turn out. Everton with the ball again. That's a terrible tackle once more from Declan Rice this time. On the wrong player completely, as Allen does get it out to Paiva here, and Acuna's watched him well this game, really being good at defending. However, Allen's inside there, and Gonzalez with a turn, and I mean, we almost messed up the clearance, but what a save. How did we sign him when he was like 78 rated and he's only 82? How has that guy only gone up 4 ratings since we've had him? He has been amazing. Possibly one of our best players at the club, as Hammond's got the ball right here. It could go from his save to our goal as Konsa heads it away. But we do have a corner from it, so Jay Hammond, whip that in. Borja Mayoral almost there with the header as it's going to fall for Golovin again. Going to get straight onto this ball, and he just needs to pass it inside to Souček. We've got one ball down here to Diop there, trying to get out right quick, and we had to get that right. And Sigurdsson with the ball right here to the side, into Allen. And another block from us as now Declan Rice to charge forward. Golovin is through that middle. He's on a hat-trick as well as the Russian. And we could get this hat-trick with him. Keep on going. Alexandra Golovin tries to sweat it across to Hammond, and maybe the wrong option, you know. I didn't expect the man to get there in front of Hammond, but that should have been 3. And now Allen with the ball. Allen with the ball in the middle. We've got the tackle on the Brazilian, and it's Acuna. Honestly, been one of the best players this game as well. Thought that were in the top bin past Dragowski then, but no, doesn't go in. And 10 minutes on the clock, we still do have our lead with a great ball through to Golovin right there. Flick that behind onto Ayoke, who should have passed it. As Luis Muriel fouled here at the edge of the box, and Sigurdsson's going to get another chance. Just, I think, 3 minutes to go, so I don't think we're going to lose the game, but they could get one back here. Jumped over the ball. Sigurdsson, dipper. What a shot. And Daribo in the middle. I mean, with the amount of free kicks Sigurdsson has had, he probably should have scored one. As referee, blow your whistle. They're not getting another goal. Or are you going to let them try and make it a goal? Dragowski deserves a clean sheet. Why are you keeping the game going, ref? He's out wide. He's not doing anything. Why is the game still going on as Aarons does get a tackle? He'll blow the whistle now. I've got it out. Of course he will. As we'll throw on goal as well with Golovin with the flick on. It is 2-0 away at Goodison. 2 counter-attacking goals with less possession, which I thought was a lie of a start. Still, look, we got it up in the second half, but still unflattering for us. And it's on to Leicester next, as look where we are in the table. We're into them places that I always wanted to be, into the Champions League, but Leicester City are going to pose a challenge, I guess, with Brendan Rodgers. But what position are they in the league? They're 14th, and we are at home, so should stand a good chance, as we've got a cup game organised as well. Who's this? We have Leicester, okay, and the 1st of January. The new year, we have the team we're playing right now, so this is good practice, as it's going to be the same team again. You know it, it's just one back-to-back kinda, with 2 changes of the game before, as let's get the win against the Foxes. And let's have a look at their lineup, shall we? Schmeichel, is he retired? No, he's still going. The old man in net as Amati, Umtiti, Knight and Thomas. Young defence with Prayt, Tielemans and Hamza Chowdhury, Belotti, Appiah and Jose Perez. No Vardy, he's probably retired. James Justin, Martin de Roon, Jared Bowen, of course, our old player on the bench, and Mariano. And Acuna with the pass straight through the middle right here. So can we get started in this game against the Foxes? They've got a very inexperienced defence, I'd say, although Knight, Josh Knight that is, who, if you watch my Football Manager videos ages ago, you will, of course, remember that. Well, I say ages ago. This time last year, we had Josh Knight. He was an amazing centre-back for Sunderland as Dennis Prayt. I need to focus on this game, though. He's coming through the middle. Onto Belotti. It's good play. It's Tielemans and Declan Rice with the challenge. An actual fair one this time round, though, as now it's Declan Rice through the middle. Onto Souček. Now into David Zima, but can't return that ball. And now Dennis Prayt gives it into Belotti, and they're going to come at us again, so we've got to make sure we get behind our boys right here. Appiah back to Thomas, and this is a good Leicester passing performance. As I guess it shows again, possession doesn't mean anything, because we've won the ball right here with Marcos Acuna, who's been doing it a lot lately in games today, and he's going to pass it straight into Souček. Get that out wide. I was spamming the pass button. It must be broken or faulty, because he needed to get that out wide. As Borja Mayoral right here gives it out wide to Aarons. Needs to get that back in the middle. Does. Can he turn and pass? Yes, he can. It's Souček. Out wide now to Hammond as we're pushing forward. I think if we score one against this young defence, we'll score a couple as Mayoral, oh my days, sticks it right in that top bin, and what a goal from the Spaniards. Floodgate should open. With the defence they have, we should be getting a lot more. It's a great finish. Just a great pick into that top bin as we cut back inside. 1 ball, 2 ball, turn out wide, and bang. Wasn't very powerful, but was quite fast, as now Borja Mayoral gives it into Thomas Souček around the corner into Jay Hammond, and we need to get another chance off here. Through the middle, Golovin. Oh, we had a ball into Mayoral there, but he just moved away from it, as we're going to get it with Souček. In the gap to Mayoral again, and went for the top bin again. And it's Jay Hammond on it as well here, as he needs to try and get this around the corner to Aarons, who's always making that run down the line. Love Max Aarons for it, but they've robbed the ball again. And just before half-time, Leicester going to try and come at us. It's Andreas Belotti into Yuri Tielemans. I'm surprised out of all places they've kept hold of him, as Diop makes a tackle upfield. What a tackle from Mr. Diop, the centre-back running at the keeper, Schmeichel. And this Diop should have scored. Don't understand that one, but the game is over. Or the half is over, should I say. Getting carried away a bit there, as it's 1-0 to us. And I don't understand how it's not 2. We've been gifted with Issa Diop and then gifted with Mayoral, who put it almost out for a throw-in. Marcos Acuna with the ball down the line right here. He tries to cut inside, almost does, but we're going to keep the ball right here. Lucas Ocampos through the middle to Souček. Now into Borja Mayoral. Golovin tries to turn out, and he's just going to have to drop it off here at Max Aarons to whip the ball into the box. And they're actually defending a bit better in the second half, which is kind of rather annoying to me as well, as Declan Rice through the middle onto Borja Mayoral. Can Golovin make a move? He can get that ball and flick it back, which is good skill. And I'm going to opt for Max Aarons out wide. Can he actually get a shot off here? It's got a bit of an angle. Max Aarons on the angle, and Schmeichel with a great save. He's keeping Leicester in it a little bit, as we've still got the ball back to Golovin on the edge of the box. Hamza Chowdhury gets there in front of him, and it's straight out to Andreas Belotti, who's got a couple of men to beat. But he's all capable of doing it. I mean, Issa Diop slid in there and missed it, but still 1-0 as Andreas Belotti right here gets it off of Zima straight to Souček as he's going to pass it forward as well onto Golovin. Mayoral through that gap. There we go. Straight through the gap into Borja Mayoral. Can he cut back? It's good skill. Borja Mayoral, and what a save again. This is hard to beat, this Leicester side. We just need to try and get one of these shots in the back of the net to make it 2. And then we are all comfortable as the header's won. Straight to him again. Despite us almost winning this, I think the man of the match still could go to the goalkeeper in Kasper Schmeichel. He's had a terrific performance as now David Zima into Souček. Round the corner into Declan Rice. Can we get this through to Golovin? There we go. And it's a stupid shot. Absolutely stupid. It's now Dennis Praet running at us again. If they level this up, this will be the biggest robbery in football. Yes, they've had a bit of the ball, but the amount of saves that Schmeichel's pulled out at his age to keep us out is phenomenal and might actually warrant them a point. However, we want all 3 as it's Mayoral on the attack right here. Tries to cut inside of Josh Knight. Can't really do so. Got Golovin on the overlap. Now Mayoral as he passed it into Souček. And he was miles offside. Just picked out the wrong player as now Lucas Ocampos. Again, had an invisible game from him, and I don't really like it as Acuna with a chance to cross, and it's a great one. No one running on to the end of that, so we've got under 5 minutes right now, and we should have won this game more easily than we actually have done. It's going down to the wire, as they might actually have the last attack here. Belotti is passing Niakate, who somehow has fouled him, even though he didn't even touch him, and Jared Bowen's on the field, so we've got just 1 minute now, plus added time as Martin de Roon tries to put that through the middle. It lands through the middle to Andreas Belotti, who's round us right there and puts it in the goal. Typical. Absolutely typical. And I'm kind of laughing in my voice because I don't understand how that even goes in. He's hit it from the outside of the box on the angle and it's beaten Dragowski at the near post. Oh, it's just inside the box, but still, that should never beat the keeper. And he is getting blamed for it. That is the keeper's fault. So, now we've got to try and score 1 in this last little minute. And it's Golovin running at Daniel Amati right here. We're in final minute. Can Golovin try and create something here? No, he can't do it on his own. Ocampos, you've got to go upfield and help your man as he's just crap. Ocampos is absolutely dreadful. And we've drawn the game 1-1. Should have won it 5-0. And it's Southampton next as we've dropped that down to 6. Lovely stuff, just when we should have easily won that game. And we're going to simulate this one. I want to play Leeds United, so straight into it. 19th place side, so I'm guessing Leeds are 18th. I don't think Derby would have jumped above them. So let's beat the Saints. If we don't beat these, we've got problems. And we just do. Borja Mayoral with a 2nd minute goal. Very lucky from us as we're making 1 change into this Leeds game. Despite the team being tired, I'm going with this because these are his best players. Apart from Ocampos, who I have tried putting on the right wing. We're going to go with him on the right and Hammond on the left. See if it's just the way I play. Maybe I just use the right wing a lot more and Ocampos doesn't do it there. So you never know. Jay Hammond is a left winger as well, as we'll save Arsenal till next episode. Get into Leeds, who are in 18th and must win this one as well. And let's have a look at Leeds United. As it is Ellen Road, this isn't it? It's Ilan Meslier, Luis Rodriguez, Lorente Koch and Charlie Taylor still in the shirt as Alfie McClamont sits in CDM with Rafinha, Shackleton, Cristofoli. Helder Costa, don't know why he takes one winger and puts him behind Loren, because he is a winger. Look, 4-1-4-1. I don't get it as yet. It is Ellen Road. It's the first time I've actually seen it in game. I think this is the first time I've actually played it in game. No longer just called Town Park, I think it was. Not Town Park, it was something else like Molten Road or one of the stupid ones. The City Ground was another one, which is Notts Forest Stadium in real life, but it was called... Oh, a stadium in this game was called that, as we just need to keep chasing Leeds around. No draws this time, please. As Castrovoli running at us right here, and I don't know where he was last time. He's put a good ball across the box. Loren almost on that. Acuna giving it to Loren instead of getting it out. As Souček has to read that one. Still tackled in the box, and Loren tries to get his shot off. It's round the corner. It's pressure early on by Leeds here, and Helder Costa's whacked it into the near post. It's 1-0 to Leeds United, and it's the backup brigade who scored. Leeds United desperately trying to get out of 18th as their number 18 fires it home. Just, you can't write it. You can't write it. And it's just a great goal. Rolls past Golovin and slots it home. And it's actually number 17. I can't tell numbers. That's stupid, as now we need to try and get at them straight away and make sure we don't lose this game, because this is the easiest run you can literally ever get in a career mode. any time in the season as Mayoral turns, passes it straight away. It's Lucas Ocampos on the right. Can he have an impact from the right? Gets his shot off for once. Jamie Shackleton with it right here as well as Issa Diop reads that one ill easily as Declan Rice gives it to the side in Souček. We're just going to run at them here and have a bit of fun as now it's through the middle to Golovin. What can Golovin do here? Alexandra Golovin turns back, gives it into Souček. We need someone behind him. No one there. Absolutely no support as now... Oh, Issa Diop has lost the ball and it's Lauren through and goal. It's like the last game where they keep getting through and goal. He's hit the post and Dragowski makes a good rebound save, but this is embarrassing football. It's embarrassing. To say we're 6 should be about, well, in the relegation zone with Leeds, by the way this is going. He even wins the header. We've beaten the hardest team this episode in Everton and now we're struggling against the relegation boys. As now it's straight into Declan Rice onto Borja Mayoral right here. Can we get something here? It's Golovin making the move and Declan Rice again. 90 rating and I don't think he's completed a pass today successfully or a shot or anything across. He's just not done anything right. Most of his tackles as well, apart from like one that I can remember has been terrible. As now it's Castrovoli through, turns Zima superbly and Souček had to get the rebound to stop or whatever it was. I don't even know what to say about it as we've got the ball away in the end. And now it's Golovin running. We've got Mayoral in front. Run faster, Borja, as he's on the ball right here. Borja Mayoral, put that in the middle. Golovin was never missing. Was never missing, and it's level at least. Still don't want to draw from this one, but it'll have to do for now. Put through on goal. Borja Mayoral gets the back heel off and was never missing. 1-on-1 with Ilyan Meslier. Lorente not coming across. Only one result. But hopefully it's not just one result in the game because we don't want this to be a draw. We want to get the win. We want to turn this round now as Borja Mayoral looking for Ocampos straight away, and that's not the Argentines' fault. Really bad pass as there we go. Half time. 1-1. Just straight into the second half, needing improvement. So let's get out and get it. As now it's Max Aaron straight into Ocampos. Gives it through the middle to Borja Mayoral as he needs a pass to get off here. Souček in the middle. Declan Rice through the middle again. It is Golovin and almost reaches the player. And Castrovogli gives it now onto Loren who, oh my days, has stepped in front of Zima. And he's made it 2-1. It's 2-1. I'm taking Mayoral off as well. I'm putting a Jorge on. Maybe we need a tall man for this game. Maybe we just need to play it like Leeds do and just have a certain way. Like they just threw ball FC. We need to try and lump ball FC with a tall striker because it's obviously just the way to go against this team. They are one-rooted football. Get it over the top. Get it through balls. Get past the defence and score. And it's obviously working for him as well, which is very frustrating. We can't beat Leeds United's Golovin. He stood right behind you, mate, as now Declan Rice gets a good reply, and that was meant for a Jorge. Never mind, we won't play the passes we don't want to, that I want us to play. Just play the passes I don't want us to in this. As now a Jorge making the run round. Golovin, 1-2. It's good football. And we're not going to go back for that foul. That was a stupid decision, as now it's a McClamont straight through to Loren to make it 3. And it's getting embarrassing now against Leeds United. Getting very embarrassing. It's Loren, the Spaniard, with their goal in this game. And something has to change. We can't go into Arsenal in the same week as this like this. Because this is just football that I would see literally Grimsby be able to deal with. It's terrible. Grimsby could deal with hoofball better than this. As now we need to cut back. Get that ball in the middle. Now it's Golovin. Back to Issa Diop, now into Declan Rice, and can we try and get one goal back at least to try and get back into this one in the slightest? It's Lucas Campos, not the man I trust to get us back into it, but it's a good pass into a Jorge, onto Golovin, tries to turn out, back to a Campas, back in the middle to a Jorge, couldn't reach it. However, Souček gets on the one on the edge of the box through to Golovin. We've got Hammond out wide, who, yes, hasn't got involved. I think I must just play down the right-hand side a bit more, as now Declan Rice. Oh, it was even a Jorge with Souček in front of him. Couldn't disguise the pass around the corner, and I don't see a way back into this one. Even Leeds are taking Shackleton off to put the replacement brigade on in Roberts. They're taking their youth players off against us because they think it's that easy. As now Ocampos, please get a goal back here to put fear into them. But no, because Declan Rice again doesn't make a completed pass. This is literally one of the worst games I've ever played, as now Souček does win the ball. Please get this pass right, and I am so glad that's a handball because I would have just never played Souček again, even though he's got a good rating and been here ages, because that was terrible. It was sloppy. It was awful. As now Declan Rice through. He's actually made a completed pass for once as Hammond's in front. We can't get it to him. However, it's Lauren getting a ball through there as Souček does read that one. And now Ajorque on to Hammond, through to Golovin. As can we try and get Ajorque, 6'6", when I've got a man to cross the ball in, isn't getting in the box. There's something that goes wrong in some games of FIFA where it doesn't want you to win, because why a 6'6" striker doesn't get in the box when I'm ultra attacking is beyond me. He's in striker. His position hasn't changed. Golovin's gone out wide, yes, but his position hasn't changed. He's out wide again as it's in the middle to Declan Rice. Still can't score that past Meslier. He's got the ball in his hands, and that's a 3-1 defeat at Ellen Road, and the worst game I have ever played on FIFA. Ever. Beats any Ultimate Team game, any Pro Clubs, any career mode. The worst. I know they won't rock bottom, but still, that should have never been 3-1. It should have been 5-0. We had all of the ball, all of the shots. They literally have 3 that aren't good ones, and they all go top bins. So now we're down to 6 again. We have dropped a place from 5th, which I said to remember at the start of the episode. It's Man City above us, Arsenal in 4th, who we need to beat next time out, and Spurs above them. We want to chase the rivals, but not just focus on them, but focus on the Champions League spots. They've got a youth player unsettled. Shall we just promote youth? They're probably better than the players we've already got. So Noel Keogh's asking to come up. He can come up, 61 rated. Mullen can do the same. Promote him. And we'll just promote Ethan Turner. Why not? We need something to put me in a good mood, as all of the rest of my 15 can't come up from the academy yet. And I think I'm done there. I can't take any more stress. In the easiest run, we've made it very, very hard for ourselves going into January, which at least we can send players in, because I think we need a new left winger or right winger. Because Lucas Campos, not the one at all. As unfortunately, guys, this is the end of the episode right here. Like, comment, share and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on as well, so you do not miss anything in the future going forward. And hopefully it's better than this going forward, as thank you all for watching. Almost at 2,030 subscribers, which is really good considering we hit 2k about 3 or 4 days ago. That is amazing in 3 or 4 days to get 30. As yep, see you guys all in a bit. Take care. In a bit. Again. And peace.